I don't know if you turned yourself into it or you got turned into it or how it happened, but you're a cult figure at West Coast. And it was around your goal kicking. You had the biggest leg I've ever seen in my life. Your hamstrings are bigger than my torso. But it was around the glove for a certain period of time. Got to ask you about it because I know a little bit more about it than other people don't. I.e., you bought it from Bunnings, the one that was approved there in the end.
Yeah.
How did it start? And I want you to show you our listeners why you wore it. You're going to like this, Dan.
Wearing gloves before I came to the club. My first year at West Perth, I used to wear a glove a bit outside before I got to the Eagles.
Why?
And then, I don't know. Someone just give me a pair once, and I tried them, and I sort of liked it, and then obviously got to the club and was wearing them, and then these ironclad ones come on board, and obviously they saw me. One of the blokes, Damien, right, who I've known for a while, obviously saw me wearing gloves, and they just sent a box full of them into the club, these ones to try, and I was like, I'll give them a crack. And back then there was no regulations on them, on the gloves in the AFL. And these gloves are good. I was like, I like these ones. So I ran with them, and they were called box handlers. They were the glove, ironclad box handlers, and they were very commonly available at Bunnings and still are. And I sort of struck up a bit of a relationship with him and this other bloke, Steve Goodhue, that sort of wholesaled them. And they just sent me them whenever I wanted them, and just they'd say, "You need any more?" I said, "Yep, give me some more." And I used to wear probably 2 or 3 a game, because a bit like cricketers, take them off when they got wet. So I'd take them off on at half time and get a new one. And
right.
And that sort of became a thing. And then obviously I really stuffed up one of my fingers and started wearing it on my right hand. So that's the reason I took it off, was because it was on my right hand, which is my kicking hand, ball drop hand, and it used to affect my ball drop. So I'd take it off for kick goals, and that was so I could get have a bit better feel on the ball kicking goals. But in general play, it sort of didn't worry me too much. But in that closed skill of kicking goals, it seemed to I had a chance to take it off, so I took it off.
You used to throw it at stages.
Oh, I used to flick it behind me just to get it out of the way because I didn't want to tuck it into my shorts. And then a couple of times, a couple of opposition players picked it up and threw it over the fence. So then I started giving it to trainers. So, I didn't like tucking it in my shorts for some reason. It's just some of those stupid little things you do. And but
Ian Smith, I reckon, used to love coming and getting the glove off you.
By the time they a few of the trainers, once they saw me having a shot, they'd come close and grab it off me. So, the rest of my career. Then I had to get it approved to the back end of my career when the AFL started bringing all the regulations about gloves.
Because Travis Cloak.
Yeah, well, me and Clokey we tried out these gloves that come from America, these Nike ones. Now, they are gridiron gloves, NFL ones, and they were next level. Like, you literally was like Spider-Man. So I could see why they were trying to ban them.
You couldn't drop it.
No, mate. You see those blokes in the NFL catching one-handers like 4 metres behind their head. These gloves are out of control. They were sticky, like glue. So, it was. You nearly couldn't kick with them on because the ball would get stuck on it. It was crazy. But I got mine approved for the last couple of years of my career.
The box handlers?
Yeah, just so I could keep my finger in check. So, yeah.
Can we have a look at the finger, please?
Right.
So put it up to that camera there. Yeah, it's not quite going at the right direction.
It's
Dan?
Yeah.
You look at that one?
I don't like the look of it. I don't like the knuckle.
No, well, that's how the knuckle runs now. So I've had X-rays done. It's sort of just all gone to one side. So it's it doesn't hurt anymore. Look, it used to hurt a lot when I was playing footy because I was always catching footies.
You used to strap them up, didn't you?
No, well, that's why I had the gloves. So I had the gloves so I could web the last two things because I can't get it close enough to strap up. It pops underneath. And then it just becomes a bit of a pain. So I used to have it, but just have that bit webbed so it couldn't get any further out because it can go a fairly long way.
I was having a look earlier at a video you talking about it and saying how it was either like get it cut off or wear a glove.
Yeah.
So Chicky cut his off. And
Chicky did his ring finger. So, but I was, I've got a friend that's old man who's a hand surgeon, and he said, "No, you can't cut it off because, lo and behold, all your grip strength and all your signals to your brain come from your thumb, then go to your little finger. So, if you cut your little finger off, you've actually got to retrain your whole hand, so your ring finger becomes your next." Wow. Yeah, so it's not just as plain
grabbing anything, grabbing a beer, grabbing whatever.
So it's not. It's all about your motor skills. So it's not as easy as just getting the axe out and lopping it off. Which at one stage I was seriously considering because it was so sore.
Right,
it used to hurt so
much. Did you used to know the crowd used to be cheering more for the glove coming off than the goal?
Yeah.
Did you used to hear it and know?
Oh, look, I did. It did hear it. It was it's good good for them. It was became a big thing for the crowd, but in the end, I got pretty used to it. But whatever makes them happy, mate. You know what it's like.
Did you ham it up, make it a bit more dramatic?
No,
Like, wait a bit longer sometimes.
Mate, I have bigger problems than worry about hamming it up. Trust me, like trying to kick straight.